Yes, we are. We're definitely in a position, and I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her.
In the next few minutes, we'll reveal the Indiana Fever's three-part plan to build a WNBA powerhouse around Caitlin Clark. You'll learn why they're keeping their coach, who they're targeting in free agency, and how they plan to silence the critics. Stick around to the end, where we'll predict whether this bold strategy will lead to a championship or a major disappointment. The Indiana Fever are at a crossroads. After securing Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's Rookie of the Year, they face the challenge of building a championship team around her. Clark's impressive first season, averaging 19.2 points and 8.4 assists per game, has set high expectations. But can one star player transform a franchise? The Fever's new president thinks so, and she's got a plan. Let's break down how they aim to turn potential into championships. Now, let's turn our attention to the centerpiece of the Fever's strategy, Caitlin Clark. Her rookie season was nothing short of spectacular, and it's clear that the team's future hinges on her continued success. Clark's impact on the court was immediate and profound. Leading the WNBA in assists with an average of 8.4 per game, she demonstrated an uncanny ability to create opportunities for her teammates. Her scoring prowess was equally impressive, averaging 19.2 points per game. These numbers aren't just good for a rookie, they're elite by any standard. But Clark's influence extends far beyond the stat sheet. Her arrival has energized the entire organization, from the front office to the fans. President Kelly Krauskopf recognizes this, stating, "I would think that if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way Caitlin Clark plays, you would want to play with her." This sentiment suggests that Clark's presence could be a powerful draw for free agents, potentially accelerating the Fever's rebuild. Clark's playing style is unique and dynamic, combining pinpoint passing with long-range shooting ability. It's a skill set that demands a specific type of supporting cast to maximize its effectiveness. Krauskopf and her team are acutely aware of this, comparing Clark to Indiana Pacers guard Tyrese Halliburton. This comparison isn't just flattery, it's a blueprint of how the Fever plan to construct their roster and offensive strategy. The vision is clear. Build a fast-paced, high-scoring offensive that leverages Clark's exceptional court vision and shooting range. This approach aligns perfectly with the modern WNBA game, where pace and space are increasingly important. But it also presents challenges. The team will need to surround Clark with players who can keep up with her tempo and capitalize on the opportunities she creates. Krauskopf's strategy of building around Clark is bold, but not without precedent. Other WNBA teams have successfully built around star rookies, leading to quick turnarounds and increased fan engagement. The Fever are banking on Clark not just as a player, but as a franchise-altering talent who can attract other stars and elevate everyone around her. While Clark's arrival has sparked excitement, the Fever face a critical decision that could make or break their resurgence. Can they convince their homegrown talent, Kelsey Mitchell, to resist the lure of free agency and remain a cornerstone of the franchise? Mitchell's future with the Indiana Fever hangs in the balance as she enters unrestricted free agency for the first time in her career. The 28-year-old guard is coming off a stellar season, setting career highs with 18.0 points and 3.2 assists per game. Her performance has undoubtedly caught the attention of other teams, creating a tense situation for the Fever's front office. The importance of retaining Mitchell cannot be overstated. Fever President Kelly Krauskopf has made it clear that Mitchell is a crucial part of the team's plans, stating, "We wouldn't be where we are today without Kelsey Mitchell. She's clearly a very foundational piece." This sentiment underscores the team's commitment to keeping their star guard, but it also highlights the challenge they face in convincing her to stay. Krauskopf's history with Mitchell adds an interesting dimension to the negotiations. Back in 2018, it was Krauskopf who suggested drafting Mitchell after observing her at a Team USA workout camp. This long-standing relationship could play a significant role in Mitchell's decision-making process, as personal connections often factor into free agency choices. However, the Fever's ability to retain Mitchell may hinge on more than just their exciting relationship and on-court potential. Other teams will likely make competitive offers, and Mitchell has expressed excitement about testing her value in the market. The Fever will need to present a compelling vision for the future, one that includes not only financial incentives, but also a clear path to team success. As the Fever craft their vision for the future, one decision has raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike. Despite earlier season struggles and calls for her removal, why is Christy Sides still at the helm? The reason behind this move reveals a deeper strategy that could shape the team's trajectory for years to come. Christy Sides' journey with the Indiana Fever has been a roller coaster ride. The team's early season performance left much to be desired, leading to intense criticism and calls for Sides' dismissal. However, team president Kelly Krauskopf saw something in Sides that others might have missed: her ability to build and maintain a positive team culture. Krauskopf's assessment of Sides as a culture builder speaks volumes about the coach's intangible qualities. In the world of professional sports, where egos and external pressure can easily derail a team's progress, having a leader who can foster a supportive environment is invaluable. Sides demonstrated this ability by keeping the team focused amidst the swirling criticism and the added attention brought by Caitlin Clark's popularity. Krauskopf emphasized the importance of Sides' leadership in managing the outside noise that came with Clark's rising fame. Building a cohesive team takes time, especially with young players, and Sides has shown that she has the patience and the skill to facilitate this process. Her ability to weather the storm of early criticism and guide the team to a playoff appearance demonstrates her growth as a coach and her commitment to the team's long-term success. The decision to retain Sides as head coach aligns with the Fever's broader strategy of building a competitive team around Clark. Krauskopf expressed confidence in Sides' ability to adapt the team's strategy moving forward, suggesting that her coaching style will evolve alongside the team's developing identity. This continuity in leadership provides stability for young players and allows the consistent implementation of the team's vision. While consistency in coaching provides stability, it's a radical shift in playing style that might truly ignite the Fever's ascent. How does transforming into the WNBA's version of the Indiana Pacers factor into their master plan? Central to this plan is the comparison between Caitlin Clark and Pacers guard Tyrese Halliburton. Both players are known for their exceptional court vision, pinpoint passing, and ability to control the tempo of the game. By drawing this parallel, Krauskopf is signaling her intention to build a system that maximizes Clark's unique skill set, just as the Pacers have done with Halliburton. The Pacers' style of play is characterized by a fast-paced, high-scoring offense that emphasizes quick transitions and efficient shooting. For the Fevers to successfully emulate this approach, they'll need to focus on several key areas. First, they'll need to improve their pace of play, pushing the ball up the court quickly to create scoring opportunities before the defense can set up. This style plays directly into Clark's strengths as a playmaker who excels in transition. Secondly, the team will need to prioritize three-point shooting. The Pacers' offense relies heavily on spacing the floor and creating open looks from beyond the arc. For the Fever, this means not only encouraging Clark to utilize her long-range shooting ability, but also surrounding her with teammates who can knock down open shots consistently. The success of this strategy hinges on finding the right players to complement Clark's game. As Krauskopf put it, finding those right fits around a point guard like her is going to make us dangerous. This sentiment underscores the team's commitment to building a roster that can fully capitalize on Clark's abilities while also adapting to the demands of a Pacers-like system. As we've seen, the Indiana Fever's strategy for success revolves around three key elements: building around Caitlin Clark, retaining Kelsey Mitchell, and embracing a Pacers-like playing style under coach Christy Sides. This ambitious plan aims to transform the Fever into a WNBA powerhouse. The upcoming season will be crucial in determining whether this strategy pays off. Will Clark continue to dazzle? Can Mitchell be convinced to stay? And how will the team adapt to their new fast-paced system? Only time will tell if these moves will lead the Fever to championship glory or fall short of expectations. One thing is certain: with Clark at the helm and a clear vision in place, the Indiana Fever are poised for an exciting future that basketball fans won't want to miss.